Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Point-blank header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Played back in. Surely! Valverde drives it forward. Shapes to shoot! He's in, surely! It's a decent ball. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Out for a throw. Bruno goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken straight back into the middle. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Right through the middle.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Keeper sends it forward. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nearly. That nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And that's been won straight back. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Over to the left. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Could be a big chance! And the follow-up. Maguire gives chase. Hoists it forward. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. It has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's half-time here. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Madrid head has a hit! No mistake!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Decent looking ball. That's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Needed a better pass there. Bruno Fernandes. Going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Battles to win it back. Vinicius Junior! Sticks it away! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part.
Has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but flubbed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Plays it out to the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Shot at goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Bruno Fernandes is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
He's had a look. And the shot! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Mbappe, finished, real chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
He's through the middle. He's got away. That's good defending, very good defending. Vinicius Junior. Defending was strong and firm. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Casemiro comes out on top in a really physical duel. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Has he picked him out? There will be 4 extra minutes. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe! What a hit! The save was firm. And that's that. Madrid, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions.
That friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. He's gone for it! Hoists it forward. That's a promising ball. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, they can break here. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets into some space. Going through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Swept in.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
No goals as yet. Back to the keeper and try something new. Forward it goes. Dembele. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Ferran Torres. Ball through needs to be good here. He's making a real surge on the left. Incoming cross. Ferran Torres brings it forward, gets the better of his man. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to stroke it through. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. He's played him through, and the finish! It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And he's there to cut it out. Played back in. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for goal! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper. Well, big chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certain... Has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries a shot! In it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment.
Shoots! It's a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time! And there's the end of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hit long and direct. Dembele. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Ferran Torres. Look at the defender bombing forward. That's a throw. Time for a change in personnel. This could fall anywhere.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And they've been caught out here. Fabian Ruiz needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's one-on-one. He's gone for it. It's anyone's. Oh, real danger here. Hakimi needs to get it forward quickly. Ferran Torres. What? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Good idea, just poorly executed. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ball is over the line. Timely intervention. Marquinhos goes looking.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And here's Lewandowski. Gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Dembele. He's had a shot!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cuts it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's Rashford. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Lewandowski sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Shoots! Tries it! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Lewandowski at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was. Absolutely.
Dembele!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a good... It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied! Brilliant! The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. Barcelona displayed great resilience to find the lane equal. Shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Up for the header! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Plays it out to the wing. Real chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Done very well to intervene. And here's Lewandowski. Well read, he's sorted. Has a goal! Back of the net!
And you know, thinking about that, I think that...
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Has a hit! They've done it!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So now the difference is 3. And there's a long ball.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Could be a chance here. Forward it goes. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Dembele doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Fabian Ruiz.
This is promising. Dembele. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.